Hello everyone and welcome to Nonstop Gaming. Today we're going to be talking about the assault rifles that have been confirmed to be in Call of Duty Ghosts. Alright, so for the first gun we're going to be reviewing, we're going to look at the AK-12. The AK has been seen in multiple of the Call of Duty games throughout the Call of Duty series and has been known for one thing, which is high damage and high recoil. So this weapon is not for everyone, obviously. To be honest, I personally don't enjoy it that much. I would rather have a gun with lower recoil, but if you want that gun that has really high damage and you're able to keep the bullets on target, you only need a few on the person, so it works out nicely for a quick kill and like medium range about. This gun is not meant for long range or close range. It's pretty decent, but usually the AK isn't that good for mobility. But yeah, so the next gun we're going to be reviewing is the ARX-160. This gun brings something special to the Call of Duty series, in which the first 3 bullets that you fire out of this gun has reduced recoil, which means that the gun itself is automatic. It has the highest fire rate in all of the assault rifles in Call of Duty Ghosts, but the first 3 bullets that you fire have reduced recoil, which will increase the accuracy, which means that you can use this gun at close combat range because you can spray, but also for that long range fire, you can quickly tap the trigger, which will give you extreme accuracy for those long range shots, and also have that short range. So this gun is pretty cool, and I can't wait to try this one out. For 3v4, this gun has a high fire rate, not the highest in the class, but it's still pretty high, and it has moderate recoil, which means that it's not that crazy compared to the AK, but it still has a little bit of kick. But in Modern Warfare 3, it had more of a smooth kick to it. Like, it would slightly go off to the side slowly, but it wouldn't be like jerking up and down all crazy. And yeah, I can't say that I like this gun that much in Modern Warfare 3. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't too overpowered. I did use it quite a bit, and I can't wait to look forward to see what the changes they've done to it for Call of Duty Ghosts. Now the next gun we're going to look at is the gun that I'm most excited to use. This one is the Honey Badger, which is a fully automatic assault rifle, which has the added mandatory silencer on it, which I think is really cool because I pretty much put the silencer on every single gun that I ever use. I do occasionally take off the silencer, but most of the time I'm running around with that silencer. And for this gun to have one on it, that just means I can put one more attachment onto it that I can put onto another gun. And so the only downside to this gun is that obviously with any silencer, it means that it has lower range on it, which I've kind of dealt with past experience, so that's not really too much of a worry for me. And yeah, this gun looks really cool, and I can't wait to try it out. It also seems like a smaller gun, so maybe the mobility will be better, and so for that close range combat, it's not quite as mobile as the submachine gun, but it seems like it will probably be pretty good for that medium to short range combat, which is really nice to have for an assault rifle. That is the MSBS. This gun is a 3-round burst, so we've seen 3-round bursts before. This gun has very high damage, which is great for that long range shooting. But because it is 3-round burst, then that really makes it not too great for that close range combat. But if you do want that close range combat, you can put the select fire attachment on it, and it has very high fire rate with the select fire on it, which means that it's going to obviously hinder the long-range combat with the gun if you put that select fire on. And I don't know how much people are going to use this because the ARX-160 is going to have that high fire rate if you need it, and that long range if you need it with the 3-round burst option on it. So I'm not sure how many people are going to use this, but because it does have high damage on it, that really is a plus for the gun. And yeah. So the next gun we're going to look at is the R5 RGP. This gun is a high damage, fully automatic gun with really good range on it. So this is kind of, you're looking at the Scar H, or the Scar Light, which was on Modern Warfare 3, I guess I would probably fit it better. This gun is obviously going to have decently high recoil, and it's going to be great for that long-range shooting. Personally, I love the Scar H from Modern Warfare 2. I used that tons, but when it came to Modern Warfare 3, I really didn't like the Scar Light. And for Black Ops 2, because the game was really centered around the submachine gun, I really didn't use it too much in that game either. But it'll be interesting to see how it works in Call of Duty Ghost, since Ghost does have, it seems like, much larger maps compared to Black Ops 2, but that's just my opinion. The next gun we're going to be looking at is the SA-805. This gun is a very medium range, medium mobility, medium damage gun, which will be great for medium range stuff. It will be able to take that long range and short range stuff as you need as well, which really reminds me of the MTAR from Black Ops 2, which I really loved. I used the MTAR tons. It was a very versatile weapon, great for all the maps. Since Black Ops 2 had a lot of medium size maps, the MTAR worked really well, which I think that Ghost will have a bit bigger maps, and it'll have those really long range, like almost like hallways and sites on the map. So I don't know how the MTARs, or the SA-805 will do for those maps, but if it's anything like the MTAR, I'm gonna love it, and we'll see how it does in the game. The next gun is the SC-2010. This gun has got very moderate recoil on it, which means that the accuracy is going to be great. And this gun is going to really remind you of the ACR from Modern Warfare 3, which everyone loved. The ACR was one of the best guns in Modern Warfare 3. And yeah, I look really forward to using this gun. I use the ACR a ton, and this gun seems like it'll be great for that long range to medium range combat, which will be really helpful in Ghost, since I do think that the Ghost maps are going to be bigger and have those longer sight ranges. Yeah. So that sums up all the guns that I know at this time, and if there is some guns I haven't covered in this video, then I will cover them when the game comes out. If you guys can like, subscribe, and comment on this video, that would be a real help, as this video did take quite a bit of time for me, and I'm just starting up this page. So I will be trying to add 3 or 4 videos in this week about the other gun categories in Call of Duty Ghosts. So